Ooh, sculpted by Brian.
What?
Brain.
Oh. My man, Brian.
Start the episode. Mari Crombo Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 93 of the Anime Protagonist podcast. And on this week's episode, we are celebrating our birthday by getting each of us a widow present.
Oh, so
or a
nice.
few widow presents.
So nice.
The recap of old episodes continues, and I think we'll just leave it as a tease for now, and we'll reveal what we're doing for the second half in the second half. But first of all, I just gotta point out the elephant in the room here. Jay, your fit today is immaculate. Thank you. I just want to point it out, and your voice sounds better than.
I worked so hard to prepare both my fit and my voice for this episode.
Jay, just so everybody knows, for once it's not me who's in a hospital gurney on his deathbed. It's Jay this week. Jay is down with the sickness. Everybody.
I
like that we can't let it fly under the radar. It has to be brought up and discussed.
Well, I mean,
time.
like you can very clearly tell from my voice that there's something going on here.
Yeah, in an audio medium, you notice people's voices. So I figured it'd be better just to get that out of the way rather than let people speculate. Is this Jay's final moment?
Yeah. How much longer do you have left to live, Jay?
One more week. We can get one more episode out of you, I think.
I see the clock counting down, but I don't know if it'll reset at any point. It could just instantly jump to 0 too.
Are you going to make it to the end of the episode?
Why don't the listeners tune in and find out?
Yeah, you better stay tuned for this week. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. Oh, wait, what?
You didn't address my illness, Cole. I am ill as well.
Yeah, but you're fit. I can't comment on. I just can't support it. I don't really like it.
Go Pack, go. I was at my football draft last night, and I'm very... what do you call, like... I want to say hangover. Is it a hangover if you're like not like sick and like don't have like a headache or anything? You're just like you feel like exhausted. Is that a hangover still, or is that just like you just stayed up too late?
No, I think it's a hangover. It's just now we're at the age where we can like kind of mitigate the hangover that's coming the next day. You know,
there's a little bit of like wily craftsmanship. You know what? I actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because I literally took like we have these. Hydration like electrolyte supplements.
Yeah,
I took one before I went out, and I took one like right before I went to bed, and it honestly helped so much. As I'm saying that, as Jay just dies there.
Yeah.
Huge booger right on the camera. He's all blurry now. Yeah.
No, last week I was at an occasion where I had to... Oh, careful, Mike. Don't fall out of your chair. I was at an occasion where I had... Whoa!
Hey!
Did you win last year?
I won, yeah. So I'm holding up my trophy for all to see. I'm a winner. My illness is winning. I was at an occasion. I was an occasion last weekend where I was having some adult beverages, and I just found like, if you have a drink and then you have a cup of water. Here, I'll demonstrate. The next day. I'll demonstrate for you. You have a sip. Good, tasty. Then you have a little sip of water.
Yeah. Also good, tasty.
Also good, tasty. Saves you.
Yeah. No, take that. Here's a lesson to you, young adults, because only adults can drink. You.
Looking at you.
Stay hydrated when you're drinking. It'll help you out in the next day. Trust me.
What about when you're not consuming alcohol, or if you don't consume alcohol? Do you still have to stay hydrated?
No, drink Pepsi and Dr. Pepper.
Try to
coffee
be as
like
dehydrated as possible.
Drink literally vats of salt.
Unless your
Salt
urine,
intake.
unless your urine is yellow, you are drinking too much water. You want that nice amber waste.
What a nice visual for the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, moving on. I did it, boys. I took the plunge.
Of?
I got Armored Core 6.
Oh, yes.
And let me tell you, that first boss was... You know, when you get through the tutorial and you're just learning the game, and then they just throw this giant helicopter that shoots millions of missiles and...
No, I don't know that feeling.
Oh, yeah, no. It was rough. It was rough. I think it took me 7 tries, but I get it now. I get it, because it's like, when you struggle through it, and then you beat it. Ooh,
oh my
that's
God, nice. Cole, are you undergoing character development live on the podcast right now?
Right now, this game is giving me character development. No stompies, no controller breaks. I had a few chair spins when I was playing, because it was like, can't. And then
when you finally beat it, it's so euphoric. You're like, yes, I've accomplished this feat.
Yeah. If I was to recommend an anime to you, or anything, I wouldn't guess,
watch it.
But why? What in a recommendation? If I was to recommend something to you, what would get you to not watch it? What's an instant deal breaker for an anime recommendation for you?
I think it's less like the content of the show and more like how the pitch is made. Like, if you pitch, say, I don't know, girlfriend as like, yeah, you know, it's another harem, but this one, then it's like, well, what, like, why is it so much better if it, like, because, like, the way that pitch sounds, it has, like, one difference that sets it apart. Where it's like, I think it's just generally tough to recommend things like that sometimes. You kind of have to, like, if you're recommending something, you kind of have to compare it to something else. What gets me, and it's weird, and maybe it's just me, but when people say like, oh, you'll like it, for some reason, for me, that like makes me not want to watch something. I don't know if it's like a reverse. Let me prove you wrong.
Yeah, by you know what? I'm not going to watch it, and you'll never know if I like it.
Now, Cole, not to psychoanalyze you, but I think that's like a common like ADD thing. I've heard it's just like if you have to do something or someone tries to get you to do something, you're like
nope,
cornstarch in your hand, and when you squeeze it, it just like tightens up and just firms up, and it's like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah. No, thank you. I would rather not do that. Yeah. Maybe that's why I want to play Armored Core 2. I've built a reputation of being a rage gamer. Now I want to prove the haters wrong. Jay, I went back and listened to our episode a couple weeks ago. You called me a ragey gamer. Actually, I called myself one, and you just agreed. Yeah. Jay, a good friend is supposed to say, "No, Cole, you're not. You're a perfectly fine gamer."
Hey, I never said it was a bad thing. I just said that, he's right.
This is when we were talking about Cole having a history of smashing controllers. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But I will never smash a controller as hard as the Atlantic Ocean did.
What?
Oh no! Oh, it took me a second to get that. You almost killed Jay with that one.
Yeah.
You almost crushed
I don't
him
think
with your
Jay
joke.
got it. I think Jay got it. Didn't get it. So yeah.
Would you say
it went over your head like the Atlantic Ocean with those people in that submarine?
A little too deep for him.
Okay, now I got it.
Yeah, there you go. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Recommendations. Yeah, what's kind of a deal breaker for recommendations for me? Because I know that my answer there was just kind of a mental block. That's not really fair for me to just say.
Yeah,
if you'll like it.
I feel like there is some truth to that though, where it's like if someone recommends something a little too hard, it kind of does put up like a little bit of a resistance to it. I do feel that like a little bit, and you get like kind of maybe a little annoyed with it that someone's trying to get you to do something, and you kind of you do feel a little bit of like maybe I don't want to do that now.
Yeah,
but like I don't know, if someone recommends something to me, I honestly don't really factor them into the equation if I'll watch it or not, like what they say. I basically so let's say Jay right now recommends, I don't know, Saikano to me. He's like, you'd really like it, you should check it out, I think it suits your vibe. I'll be like, oh, okay. And then I'll maybe like watch the trailer, look at the AniList page, and then I'll decide if I want to watch it. It really, what Jay says, unless he tells me like, oh yeah, it has giant robots fighting each other, that's why I think you'll like it. then maybe I'll have like, that'll help me. Things will help me watch it more.
Yes.
But I don't think Jay could say anything that would make me not watch it, if that makes sense.
You know what's a good way to get me to watch something?
Not recommend
Tell me that it's bad. Because then I'm curious. Then I'm like, why? Why is it so bad? What's so bad about it?
Yeah, what's so bad about it?
Now I want to see it.
Honestly, Cole, you do have a point there. There is something enticing about like people saying something's bad. Like what makes you say that? Why? What's going on?
Why?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Like
let's
X-Arm,
open Pandora's box.
X-Arm, it's like I want to watch it, but it's got a reputation.
Bad. Yeah.
But I want to see why it's so bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? What gets you to watch a show? What's a thing?
What is a thing?
What is a thing? What's a thing that people can say to get you to watch it? What are you looking for in a recommendation?
Okay, quick while Jay's thinking, tier list. Who's the hardest to get to actually watch something of the three of us? I honestly think I'd have the hardest time getting Jay to watch something.
It's me.
Because I think he does not value like my opinion really, so I don't think I could convince him to actually like.
It's not personally. It's like I kind of have the opposite opinion to you when you say like there's nothing someone can say that can turn me off. There's nothing that someone can say that can like intrigue me in a show. If someone recommends a show to me, I'd like look it up, look into it, look like extensively through it, and then be like, okay, either yes or no.
Yeah.
Oil and water, these two. Oil and water.
That's why on my screen I'm on the left, you're in the middle, and Jay's on the right.
I'm on the left on mine.
I'm on the left on mine.
It throws me off that our recording program does not like sync that up. You think it would just like have it the same, but nope.
Never. Nope. They do us dirty every week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And after all the technical difficulties, I've like went through massive changes to my home networking system to try to resolve things. We'll see if it works.
Oh, big news.
I know.
Now maybe this week we won't lose Michael.
Yeah,
twice.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Hopefully.
It seems to be working so far, so we'll see.
Well, you're coming in crystal clear here this week, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have. You know what? I looked into it, and my router for some reason wasn't like auto updating since like last July or something, and I'm like, so maybe that fixed it. Yeah, we'll see. But Jay, your recommendations. What are you saying?
Sorry, I was talking about I'd have to extensively look into it before seeing if I would like it. And like even if I see something that I'm into and I'm interested in watching, it takes me a while to be like, okay, I guess I'll watch it. So it's even me being like, oh, I'd like this. It still takes me a minute unless I really am interested.
Yeah. Another way to get me to not watch a show or to not want to watch a show is to get us to review it.
True.
I wholeheartedly believe that.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you know what it is? It's just us basically telling you have to do this thing. And then instantly that puts up the walls, right?
Yeah.
But this upcoming review, I'm no problem at all. Girlfriend, man, I want to watch it now.
Honestly, that's the trend though, Cole, because when you pick it, you want to watch it really bad.
Yeah.
And then when me and Jay pick it, you don't want to watch it at all. That's the move.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. My taste is superior.
Mm-hmm. We'll find out, because now I'll be able to compare your girlfriend to Rent a Girlfriend, and we'll see.
Yeah.
What's better, Jay? What do you think?
Better objectively, girlfriend.
Subjectively.
Wow.
Subjectively?
In your heart. In your heart of
hearts.
In my heart of hearts.
In your heart of hearts.
In my kokoro.
Your kokoro, yeah.
They're the same. They're on the same tier of bad.
Okay.
They're on the same tier. Okay. That's cap.
It's time for the mailbag.
Had to get out of that segment on that downer note, Jay. Oh, he's dying. Welcome to the mailbag. We've got a patron priority mailbag. Wee woo. And it comes from Super Mexi, no surprise here. Hey, Patreon people, you send us some questions. Super Mexi's doing all the hard work. He's doing all the heavy lifting. He's asking us a question. We may have answered this, actually.
Which one was it?
Which one is it?
It's the who's your favorite anime couple?
We did answer that one.
We did answer that one.
So I'll move on to the next one, which is no doubt from Super Mexi as well. It is, what's your least favorite genre of anime?
Oh, I feel like I answered that like a long time ago, but
you can always bring it back up.
No, yeah, of course. That's very suitable for the fact that we're bringing up an old topic in the second
Least favorite. It's tough because like there's always things to like in every genre. I feel like fantasy.
I know Coles.
You do you? Because I don't.
I do. It's sports. Name a single sports anime you've watched.
Hanebado. But yeah, probably sports anime. I don't know. I just haven't gotten into them. You know, like I've got.
To me, that means like you're not interested in it. That's your
yeah. I mean, I've got no like ill will towards it. I am not seething with rage when I see a sports anime.
I don't think there's any genre that like any of us would be seething with rage toward.
Okay,
some people get like upset when you see like a moe character or something. I think is maybe the closest. But
here's what we're gonna do. I want to guess what your guys's are.
Okay,
and you guys can guess. Okay, Jay, I'm going to say sci-fi, and Mike, I'm going to say slice of life.
It's good. Honestly, a pretty good take, I would say. I'd say probably, if I had to guess myself, it'd either be, slice of life, but a good slice of life I do enjoy. It's just, it's not what I usually like gravitate towards. I like a little bit more drama and stuff in mine, and slice of life by definition is no drama.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, like, if I'm scrolling on Crunchyroll, the thing I'm least likely to watch, it's like the Harem and Labyrinth in Other Worlds. It's like those type of shows.
Like
they just don't, like, where the whole point of the show is that it's basically a hentai, but not fully a hentai.
I can't believe it's not hentai.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of does nothing for me. It's kind of just like either be the full thing or just like, what is the point of this show at this point? You know what I mean? It just doesn't sell it for me.
There's an art in straddling the line, Michael.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Your eye isn't discerning enough to.
Is it? No, but like if
you're not
if
as
the
cultured.
show is so close to being a hentai that they have to put like light bars over half the show. Yeah. That's just go the full way.
That's the art.
That's the art,
that's
Mike.
The art
you're not.
I'm not cultured enough. I guess.
Enough.
Yeah.
In the art of hentai.
In the art of censorship.
Yeah. I just need more.
The creative ways to censor naughty bits.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. How are they going to censor it? Is it going to be the water of the bath? Is it going to be the?
It's usually the steam. In that dog in the My Life as a Nukai-san's dog, it was very often the steam.
The steam,
or just a random light beam shooting in from the corner.
Yeah, well, it's a serious problem. The light beams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like anime takes place in the same universe as like the J.J. Abrams Star Trek.
I was just about to say that. J.J. Abrams
flare.
What are they called? Lens flares.
Lens flares.
Yes.
Yeah, lens flares.
Lens flares.
Yeah. Okay, Jay. What's your least favorite?
My least favorite, I would say Cole was right with Sci-fi. Which, by the way,
Cole's
I like
right.
how Cole was like.
What he said.
I like how Cole was like, "Let's all predict." He predicts, and then he's like, "Okay, everyone reveal."
Well, Mike revealed, so I figured we just.
I didn't guess Jay's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't guess mine either.
Yeah.
Sports.
I gave away my answer.
Yeah. And then Jay, it's either sci-fi or like. I want to say like. Very serious drama. Generally, like I feel like dramatic stuff generally doesn't go over well with Jay. Like the dark side of things, like Madoka Magica, Attack on Titan, Berserk, stuff like that. It's just generally what Jay doesn't go for, is what my experience with him has been. And now, Jay, tell me why I'm wrong.
So my least favorite would be sci-fi, but specifically cyberpunk stuff.
But it's so cool.
Oh, you and Cole are opposites too. We're all opposites somehow.
We're all opposites. I'm just the anti both of you.
Cyberpunk is so cool, though. It tells such cool stories.
If you guys did the Dragon Ball fusion dance, you'd become opposite me. Yeah.
Yeah. Opposite.
Because we both, like, I have different tastes from both of you, so if you fuse together, then you'd be someone with the opposite tastes from me.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys be like Bizarro you. We'd be you, but with a goatee.
Yes, me with a goatee. Mike in the future edit in a random goatee, but like it's super
like a t-shirt with a goat on it.
Yeah,
a goatee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now.
No.
Yep, I did that for sure.
Sweet.
Definitely. It was great. Definitely. Yeah. This actually, if people are just listening to this episode, the second half of this episode will be much better with the video of YouTube, by the way. So I'd recommend
it. Yes, it will be. Yeah. I'd probably suggest going to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/AniProPod.
I think it's just AniProPod,
podcast. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's go on AniProPod.com. Just Google AniProPod. It'll come up, for goodness sake. For goodness gracious.
Yeah, we're huge. We're on the Googles.
Yeah.
You can Google us and you can find our social security. No, you cannot. Please don't.
You can find Jay's, actually.
Yeah.
I put it on our website.
And his credit card
number.
It's
an Easter egg. Yeah. It's an Easter egg on the website.
I finally got it.
80000B. ID 135.
Jay, have you ever owned a credit card? There's no B's. There's no letters.
867-5309. Yeah, is mine. That's my social insurance number. Well, the moral of the story is here. We are all essentially oil floating on each other's water. I think.
Yeah. Smoke on the water. Fire in the sky.
Through the fire and the flames.
No. Dun 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 dun. Smoke on the water.
There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was Jay's version of singing for this episode. I like it.
I can.
You gotta bring a rap back for.
Yeah. Okay. Quick rap. Go.
No. Episode 100. You will get a rap. That is my promise. Episode 100.
Coming up. That's coming up,
you
Jay.
will get another rap.
That's really close.
That's very close. What else?
Pull out all the stops for episode 100.
You know what else is coming close to your ears right now is our regular mailbag question from the return of the king, ladies and gentlemen, tribal chief of the mailbag, Kratos himself.
Kratos?
Kratos? Jay, how do you say it?
Yeah, Jay, chime in on this one.
Cream toast?
Didn't see that coming.
Well, he sent us a question fairly recently. What anime character reminds you of your co-hosts? You cannot pick for yourself. Let your co-hosts pick. So, I mean, like, what characters remind me of you guys? Jay, I'm sorry. Kirito.
Yes,
that's immediately what comes to mind.
So what you're saying is I am a nothing person, and I have absolutely no traits.
No. I think you're reading into this the wrong way, Jay. I think he's basically saying that he associates you with Kirito. He doesn't think you're like Kirito.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just if somebody's like anime, Jay,
Sword Art Online,
Kirito.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you got that Kirito figure up behind you. I can see it right now, staring down at you. Now for Michael, that's a bit tougher. I'm
an enigma. I don't even know myself, honestly.
Yeah. Mike reminds me of, what's his name? Hold on, I'll get it for you right now. Kitamura from Toradora, because he's got glasses.
Is that glasses, Kun? What was my answer last week? What you guys made fun of me when Jay asked me, like, if you could be an anime character, who would you be? And I said probably just glasses, Kun.
No, it was which outfit would you wear? And I'd be wearing a school outfit, and I'd have glasses. I'd basically be glasses, Kun.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Like, Or Amuro Ray. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody with glasses.
Thanks for that. I'm glad I wore my glasses this episode and not my contacts.
You know, Mike, it really comes down to that. Your whole
I am my glasses.
Your whole persona. Oh, what show was I watching? Oh, what's that show called?
Non Biori.
Non Biori, where one character's name is just like glasses. Yeah, that's like his whole personality. He doesn't even talk in it. He's just glasses.
I like it. That's me in a nutshell, really.
There's a joke in Gintama that's basically just that.
Yeah, like one character is just his glasses and the person attached to them.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, I've ripped you apart. Now it's your turn.
Oh, yes. Well, I just wanted to quickly say, since the Discord likes to respond to the mailbag questions, and I feel like this is an especially good one to read out some of them on.
Yes.
Zero's producer-son said that Cole would be the drunk girl from Bochi, which I've also called Cole before, to Cole's anger and rage.
That's so mean. Why would you even say that? I mean, I like her. She's fun.
She's great. She's fun. She's actually probably like my favorite character in that show, so that should say something. He says that I am like Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. And in the final season specifically, and then Jay is Kirito from Sword Art Online, abridged specifically. And I think that fits, actually. I think that's good.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Cole, who do you remind me of? Obviously, there's the Char Aznable of it all, right? Because you've kind of adopted that a little bit as your like online persona, just like the imagery that's associated with the Char broiled Aznable and all that.
Yeah.
But
personality-wise, I think I'm pretty far away from him. But, I mean, understandable.
Like, the megalomania is definitely there. The belief that the space noids are superior to the Earthlings is also there.
Well, the space noids are superior. I mean, that's not even up for debate.
You have that dirty blonde hair. The similarities are you usually wear big sunglasses.
That's true.
You like a lot of red.
Okay, no, yeah, you're onto something here.
Yeah. Jay, honestly, the Kirito one is so apt, just because like it honestly kind of does like encapsulate.
He's even got like the black coat on.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
even wearing the black coat today too. But just like honestly, the other one he always reminds me of Jay all the time is when it's like the one for some reason coming to my head is from Eminence and Shadow. The main guy in it. Just kind of like your typical Sid, like Sid Kagano, like your typical like overpowered main protagonist with like long black hair that's kind of in his eyes. That's Jay. That is Jay in his heart.
Jay is overpowered.
He's overpowered. He's so strong.
Yeah.
He's just crushing the sickness. Yesterday he was like on the verge of death. He was in the hospital, and then
we were
today
gonna cancel our recording, and then like I'm like, okay, we'll record like on Sunday when Jay's feeling better, and then today he's like, I'm ready to go.
I'm
like,
good to go.
Oh no.
My immune system is like surprisingly really good.
It's all the enemas.
For comparison's sake, I was like unable to even get out of my bed yesterday. I was like so bad.
There's some stuff going around lately, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it must be a quick in and out type of sickness though, like that enema.
Gross.
Okay, interesting, Mike. We've got more answers there on the Discord. Can you? You got them there?
Oh, I sure do, my friend. Tribal chief of the Mailbag who asked this question. Whoa, they say that Jay is Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh. Again, it's kind of like sort of edgy in like a comical way. That is Jay, I think. That fits. Yeah,
I could see myself just going Mokuba.
Yeah, no, honestly, it does fit. And then I'm Joseph Joestar. I don't know what that says about me. I really don't.
Big burly man.
I'm gonna hope it's young Joseph.
Big burly man, but you know when to run away from a fight.
That actually adds up because I'll just like be like, nah, I'm good, and then just like not engage. So yeah, and then Cole's obviously Rintaro Okabe from Steins Gate.
Not sure what that says about me.
Well, again, it's kind of like the maniacal genius thing. Is
that
right?
my image? This is opening my eyes. Do people think I'm like
you do say you have? you do have like the thing where you say you're the best person on the podcast all the time. So
well, yeah, but that's
where they're
simply
getting it from.
That's simply the truth, though.
See, it's adding up. While I scroll for other ones, maybe Jay can give his answers.
Yeah, for sure.
A few more here.
Cole, I would say Vosh, but specifically from Trigun Stampede, like that overall vibe.
Because he always wears his hair down in his eyes, right?
Yeah, he's got like
E-boy.
his hair more like styled. And like the glasses look, I don't know, like he's got those big glasses and then the long red coat. Cole loves red.
He does. He really does.
I'm always wearing my long red coat.
Yeah. No, it's just I get it. He has like kind of like the same like stylishness that Cole has. Like he kind of carries himself with the kind of like e-boy internet man style.
Oh, she should take that back.
I mean, hey, if you go to our website, AniProPod.com, one of Cole's descriptors is best hair of the podcast. And I mean, like, Vosh does have some great hair.
He's got good hair. He's got it's very versatile hairstyle. Yeah. What about Mike?
Mike, I feel like this is going to be a weird take.
I like it.
But I'm going to go with Shirogane from Kaguya-sama.
You know what, Jay?
Okay, yeah.
I actually completely agree with that take, honestly, because I do feel like Shirogane sometimes.
Like you're a very hard worker. You do, like you're very organized and you get the job done. But sometimes you overwork yourself and sometimes you become a bit sleepy because of it.
Yeah.
You're just and you're just a goofy boy sometimes.
Yeah.
And like in my heart of hearts, even though I'm like working very hard and trying to get everything done and done well, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist too, right? Like Shirogane. In like in my inner Mike, I'm like freaking out constantly. I'm like, there's no way this is gonna work, sort of thing. But I'm like, I just got to do it. Yeah,
just got to do it.
That's a good take, Jay.
I thought Jay was gonna say Show Tucker for Mike.
I see myself more as
it's the glasses. It's the glasses again. Mike reminds me of John
there's somebody
Lennon.
behind these glasses, right?
Mike reminds me of Shinpachi from Gintama.
Glasses.
Yeah,
Mike's glasses remind me of Michael.
Yeah. Mike's glasses remind me of the person that wears them.
You know, this is like 4 weeks in a row we've made fun of Mike and his glasses.
You guys are so ableist. Cool Sid chimed in and said that I don't have a pod or anything, so I'm just going to use the trio of boys. That's us. Then Cole is... Yeah, that's us. We're the trio of boys. We are the trio of boys.
Yeah, there is no other anime podcast with 3 men on it.
Yeah, no. Trademarked. Trio
we
of
are
boys.
the original.
We are the trio of boys.
It's so original of us to have 3 white men talking on a podcast.
We just need like English and Australian accents.
Yeah,
there you go. It'd be classic. Cool.
Instead of these stupid Canadian ones.
Yeah. Maybe we do have stupid accents, actually.
I go back and I listen to our episodes sometimes and we sound so Canuck. It's insane.
Do we really? Because like people have said that before to me and I'm like, I don't hear it, but it's obvious.
Well, of course we don't
voice,
hear
right?
it.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear it? We sound Canadian, eh? I hear it all the time.
No, I mean, like, of course we can play it up a little bit, but no, I mean, I hear it.
I just heard it when you went, no, I mean... It's like, it's pretty bad. Cole is Asta before he gets his grimoire and demon powers. Jay, what does that mean?
Jay, what does that
mean? Screaming a lot.
Okay.
Classic.
Working out.
That's not me.
No.
I am literally any MC that isn't an absolute doofus, so no Naruto and no Luffy. Okay, I'll take it. I'm just generic. And then Jay is Beppo from current day One Piece. So I guess that's Wano One Piece. I don't know. I'm not sure what that one means.
I think like Beppo from like post time skip is what they mean.
Oh, is that good or bad, Jay?
I mean,
honestly, it kind of fits in my experience. I would say he's kind of like a silly but like fun bear.
Yeah,
it's kind of the easy way to explain it.
Okay.
Yeah. Super Maxi says Cole is Daichi from Haikyuu because you're the big bro of the podcast. You bro, you.
Jay Soulja Boy's best friend, Jay.
Oh.
You. Jay is Hachiman from Snafu. I feel like Jay, that checks out. He's like, yeah, that's kind of similar to what I was saying with Sid Kagano a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm Kazuma from Konosuba. Again, I think that does fit. I don't know.
Mike just loves stealing panties and then swinging them around over his head.
That is the GIF that I'm looking at, right? Are you looking at the Discord? Are you looking at the GIF too?
No.
Yeah, okay. You can read the next. Is there a next one? Oh crap, there isn't. I was gonna say you could read the next one. Yeah.
Is that all of them?
That's it.
I like them. I like that. It's funny, like hearing what people think of us. You know, that's interesting. Jay is like a evil mastermind slowly plotting to take over. I am simply an evil genius, apparently. And Mike is just your average, just dude. Look at him right now in his football jersey.
I'm so bro-y right now.
He's just a bro. He's just a bro.
Holding the football trophy.
Okay, put that football trophy down right now and tell me who your Tsundere nomination is.
Oh, crap.
Okay, well, I got mine.
I had so much brain fog this week.
No, it's okay. It's totally understandable. If you want, we can do this post-break. Would that be better for you guys?
No, I'll let it fly. I'll let it work.
Okay. Because I also had the issue, and if you're watching the YouTube video, you probably noticed me looking down at my phone a few times because I was trying to find a Tsundere. And then I remembered one of my favorite shows of all time is this little romance anime called Toradora. I almost forgot what it's called. So, I mean, there's a Tsundere in that show. There always is. And that Tsundere is Ami Kawashima. Lots of people call her best girl. She isn't. Taiga's best girl, followed by Minarine, followed by Kawashima. Taiga's best girl, Jay. I won't listen to you. Is your mic off?
Yeah, because I was sniffling. And I didn't want people to hear it.
Okay, fair enough.
He's so shy about his sniffles, that Jay.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It's bad audio, man.
That's mine. I'll go with Kawashima from Toradora. Are you guys... I don't see you feverishly typing anymore. Or are you feverishly scrolling now at this point?
Feverishly
scrolling. I have one that I could just kind of like go with, and I guess I have to at this point.
Just throw it out there.
Let's go with... Hitagi Senjugohara from Monogatari series. That's another classic tsundere that people like.
Yeah.
And everyone loves a Senjugohara, right? Yeah. It's tricky coming up with someone on the spot. I was going to go with another male character, but I'm like tossed up as to whether or not they count as a tsundere.
Seto Kaiba.
Not Seto Kaiba.
Do we have our list? I just want to see if this person's on the list. Because if not, then I'll add them.
Why don't you say it out loud and then we'll
tell you if they're on the list.
We'll tell you if they're on the list, yeah.
They are not on the list, so this works out.
Okay,
I will go with Saki from Girlfriend.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Ooh,
she's
I don't know who that is. We're going to find out very soon, though.
You're going to find out very soon because, excellent segue, it's time for us to plug our upcoming reviews. In a couple weeks, we're going to be reviewing Girlfriend in celebration of Season 2 being released and in memoriam of the manga coming to an end. We've also got a manga review coming up. Jay, let me mourn.
You good there?
I was gonna say, let's play a reel of all the manga that have ended over the years, and then it's like an Academy Awards like roll.
And we've got a manga review coming up. We're going to do Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. So we've got some lighthearted fare coming up after heavier August. Yeah. When we come back from the break, we're going to play an old game, an old favorite that we did. And I think we're pretty excited for it.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun the last time we did it, so stick around. But for now, let's go to an break. back to the Anime Protagonist Podcast. We are back, and we are gonna play a game. It's our birthday. We got each other figures, and we're gonna share the figures that we got for each other via this handy thing that we have now. It's called screen sharing. Have you ever heard of it?
So fancy.
Yeah. So like Mike said, this episode's probably going to be even better on YouTube because we're going to be sharing a whole bunch of figures, which you can see behind me here. And behind Mike and behind Jay. We will add figures to our collection. Of course, we're not actually purchasing these. We are broke. We don't have enough Patreon.
We're broke because we already made the purchases.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You didn't buy these for me, Cole?
Yeah.
I bought all of them for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't wait to get those in the mail. So there's some, of course, we always gamify these things. We have...
we're gamers.
We're gamers. I'm a gamer.
Can we play the Game Corner?
FromSoft games.
Can we play the Game Corner theme for no reason?
Hold on. Let me see if it still works.
Come on.
Oh, I did him dirty. Okay, I got to go over these rules here, okay? Because we're going to get points and stuff. We're going to get points and stuff for the figures that we buy. So each of us have 5. We each purchased 5 figures for each other. So 10 figures total. At the end, when we reveal all of the figures, we're going to reveal 2 things. Well, one thing. We have guesses for the figures or the characters. I'm having a tough time explaining these rules.
We guessed what we thought our co-hosts would buy for us.
Yes.
And we have 5 guesses for that.
Yes. If the co-host buy these figures, the co-host gets a point. So if Mike buys me a polar bear figure.
I did buy a polar bear figure.
So if Mike buys me a polar bear figure, and at the end of the game, I reveal that polar bear was on my list, Mike gets a point. But if Mike buys me a Kodiak bear from the same show, Mike gets half a point, but it's the wrong character, so he only gets half a point. If both of you bought me a polar bear figure, both of you get a point. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The guesser gets a point. So I get a point if both of you get it. Also, there's one additional guess. Well, not a guess. We have a trap card in this. We have a banned character. The banned character can be revealed at any time. So if you guys... Because let's say polar bear is my banned character, and then Mike reveals that he bought me that polar bear figure. Then I'll say, "Ha! You've activated my trap card." Polar bear. Mike loses a point.
The guesses we reveal when too?
At the end. Once we reveal all of the figures. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do all the fun stuff, revealing the figures, and then we'll do the game stuff at the end. So. Let's get started here. As you can see, we're on our lovely website, AniProPod.com.
Let's look at the hosts.
I think this is the first time we've ever actually shown the website on the podcast.
I wasn't planning on including the screen share in the thing, but I guess I kind of have to now, right? I was just going to put the pictures, but
no,
this works
it is.
too.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay, let's go off here. Jay will go first. He will reveal the figure that he bought for me.
Yeah, I already sent it to you guys. But if you want to open that up, it's a figure that I think Cole would like very dearly, if I know my good friend Cole.
How do I do this without... I don't want to take it off of our recording platform, so I think I have to do this. There we go.
There you go.
Hey!
Okay, excellent. So we've got a... Uzara Subaru 1/7 scale figure, classic Hololive. She's got just the classic Subaru outfit on, you know, their hat and her whatnot.
Her jersey.
Her jersey. She's winking, giving us a peace sign. And coming in at a low $152.99 US.
Ooh.
Yes.
4% off too.
4% off. Very nice figure. Who's this by? What? Oh, Kotobukiya.
Ooh, that's why it's so expensive.
Ooh, sculpted by Brian.
What? Where does it say that?
Brain.
Oh. My man, Brian.
244 millimeters tall.
Oh, yes. And we get, did you mention the bonus points we get for the heights and stuff?
Well, I figured we'd reveal that at the end. Kind of like Mario Party, you know?
Okay.
Like,
you got bonus stars.
Yeah,
you get bonus stars at the end. So I'm just going to punch in the price here and the height.
Your document there.
And the old doc. This is a nice figgy. If I had $152.99 in my bank account right now,
would this be coming home to Cole?
This would definitely be coming home to Cole.
I'm genuinely surprised it doesn't exist in your house already because it's a very nice
look
figure.
at it, it is very nice. She's very cute in it. Very good pick. I would give this 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Solid start.
I want you to remember that this is the first one. We've got more.
This is the first one.
More.
There's many Subaru figures coming up.
Yes. Did you guys put them in like a specific order? Because I just put them in order I found them.
I kind of put them in order that I found them.
Okay.
There's a bit of a meta game to what I have.
I think there's like, you guys each have one out of my list that's like really spectacular, and then the others just kind of...
He only thought we were worthy of like one good one.
Spectacular figure.
The average price of mine is probably like $300. So.
Oh, jeez. Mike's rich man.
Got that money.
Yeah. Okay, Jay, I want you to share one more figure with us.
Okay.
And that would be Mike's first figure, if you could put it in our private chat that the listeners have no access to. They simply cannot see it.
This only exists for us, and it's top secret.
Only exists for us. We say so many things in it. We use it all the time.
Okay, we're going there. Well, we're not supposed to go there. No, get out of there. Whoa. Hey, okay, look at this. Ooh. I am looking at a pop-up parade Attack on Titan Eren Yeager Attack Titan version XL, and it is incredibly nice. This is actually, I've never seen this before, Jay. This is a nice figgy. It's Eren Yeager in his, spoilers, Attack Titan form. He's like hunched over, ready to like, it looks like when he's like about to like run in and attack like another Titan, he kind of like does this little like crouch step thing.
Yeah, he does his famous little crouch.
Step.
You know what the craziest thing about this one is? Scroll back up, Mike, really quick. So this is a pop-up parade figure coming in at a whopping $176.34.
Well, it's 340 millimeters tall, or 13 inches.
That's a big
inches.
figure.
This is a big one for sure.
Yeah.
It is a Titan, Eren. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they have a little one shown next to it.
For scale?
Other figures shown, sold separately. Oh, maybe there's actually like, this is the normal size pop-up parade, and this is the XL. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
I like the detail in the face, though. The faces are what make and break figures for me a lot of the time. This is a great figure, Jay. I'm going to give you an 8.5 for this one.
Thank you.
Now, Michael, would you buy this if you had 176?
Would I buy this? I don't know if I'd buy the XL just because I'm cheap and I would be fine with getting the small one. And the problem with XLs is like, it's hard to find a place to store them. But like, I want it. If money and space were not an object, I would buy this for sure. Good job, Jay.
Good job, Jay. Now,
Thank
Jay,
you.
I'm going to share one with you.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to you seeing this one. Jay, you need a little something in your life. And I feel like, this is from me to you. I think you'll really enjoy this one.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I'm like reading the links as you send them, like the description, you know how it says like what it is, like the last one said pop-up parade Attack on Titan, it's like the name of the figure. This is like pure Jay's putting this in his private collection, if you know
this is going into the vault,
and the YouTube
this
can
one's
see
going
it now.
straight into the Disney vault. Honestly, could we just get like that demonetized thing right in front of the figure, just in case?
Look at that.
That is some nice.
Does it actually come with removable socks?
Wait, does it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, man. Those socks
do be removed.
Or maybe that one. Like, okay, so Jay, you should have described the figure for the audio listeners. Yeah.
So it's a figure of Lena from 86, and she's wearing nightwear as she sits down and takes off her socks to enjoy a nice evening.
Cup of tea, yes.
Yes.
She's blushing. She must be
Oh,
warm.
yeah. No, she's
pretty risque.
I just read the description. Lena's bottom is on the floor with her silky long hair spilled all over the floor.
Who wrote that?
Oh, sorry. Lena's bottom is on the ground with her. Yeah. She has
Okay.
a beautiful amount of blush decorating her smile, so she's probably thinking of a certain Undertaker, Jay.
Oh.
Which sounds way less weird if you're familiar with the series.
Are you familiar with this? Are you familiar with this series, Jay?
I am familiar with this series.
Do you support this figure? Look at that face.
I do.
How could you not?
Support
How could you
this,
not?
this figure.
Very
I am looking
nice.
directly into this face, directly
She's
into those
so
eyes.
distracted right now.
And this was a good choice, Cole. Very, very good choice. I give this an 8.5.
8.5, eh? So
8.5,
we're running
we're
all 8.5s here.
8.5, yeah.
Now,
I have a
Mike,
feeling the average scores will be high because these are all just like fantastic whimsy, right? So
Yeah.
they should be high.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for a 10 out of 10.
What's the height on this one? 110 millimeters. Oh, it's actually quite small. It's quite small for an $180 figure, actually.
Well, I mean, she's sitting down.
She's sitting down, that is true.
Removing her socks.
One's removed already.
Removing her socks.
Scandalous.
Yes. Simply
Unacceptable.
scandalous. Unacceptable. 189. Jay, if you had $190 in your bank, would you buy this?
I'm very conflicted on that because I don't want people to walk in and look at the figure and be like, what's that? Why do you have that on your shelf?
You say, because I host an anime podcast and I must have a backdrop of figures. It just goes with the...
That is very true.
Honestly, that's
no...
part of like the problem with figures is like you kind of don't want them to be too... Because there are very lewd ones, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
Just wait till you see the ones I sent you.
Yeah, some of them are coming up. Like this one for Mike.
But if that was not an issue and money was not an issue, absolutely I'd buy it.
Yeah. Honestly, I would buy this figure. It's a nice figure. But I would probably buy this figure I'm going to send to Mike first. I hope Michael likes this one.
You would buy this one? Oh, yes. I see whomst it is. I'm going to click. I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste. And we're looking at oh my goodness. That is a very nice figure of Chisato Nishikigi from Licorice Recoil. It's a 1/7 scale figure. It's coming in at a nice little price of $136.99. 5% off. Can you believe it? She's like... It has a cool... I like that it has a different base, too. That's always good. Mm-hmm. She's like kind of like mid-run. She has her classic Chisato smile where she's just like just as happy as can be holding a gun. She's probably dodging a bullet right now, too.
Probably.
This figure was modeled with a simple yet dynamic pose, capturing Chisato's bold fighting style of jumping right into the fray. Yep. Oh, and it matches with the Takuna figure as well. Interesting. I wonder what that one looks like. I like this figure. I actually didn't even think about buying any Licorice Recoil figures until like I was doing this assignment to get you guys figures. Mm-hmm. And I think I need some Licorice Recoil figures. I kind of like, it's one of those ones where like when I watched it, I was sort of like, I like this show, but I don't think it's the best thing I ever watched. But now that I look back on it, pretty fondly, actually.
Pretty fondly. The other thing that this show does really well is its character designs. Mm-hmm. Like Chisato and whatever her name is.
Takina.
The other one, Takina. Yeah. Like they're both so like quintessential waifu, you know? Like one's got the short blonde hair, one's got the long black hair, the color scheming, like
they were built in a lab to be like great waifus for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So Mike, if you had $136.99,
would you buy it?
I do.
Would this be purchased by you?
Yes, actually. I'm a sucker for the faces, and I like when there's a lot of nice detail in it and like good. Sometimes figures don't have good shading. Like the colors look like strange.
Yeah.
And like with this one, I'm looking at like the ruffles in her dress and stuff. It actually is. Yeah, I am. And like even in her hair and stuff, like there's actual shading. And look at the little buttons on her like coat there and stuff. Like this is really nice. It even has the buckle on her backpack, for goodness golly gosh sake.
The good thing about this one too, like, sorry, I don't mean to like harp on how good the figures are.
This is a very nice figure.
The seams, like, of course there's always going to be seams on figures. You can't really get away with it, but they do a good job of hiding it in like where seams would be.
Yeah, like on her shirt there and stuff.
Her shirt, like the stitching of the shoulders, her hair, like where her hair pieces are, like the pieces of her hair, are all kind of like where hair parts would be. Like your hair. This is like I'm gonna say 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, if this was not so much, I would definitely buy this. This is like those JJK figures that I keep looking at that I like cannot bring myself to buy because they're expensive. Yes. Well, good expensive figures are fun though.
They are. This
Michael,
one is. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say how tall it is. 230 millimeters. 230 millimeters in height. And now it is my turn.
It's Mike's turn to show Jay's first one.
Jay's first one?
Yeah.
Okay, that changes my plan. Where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to start with one that I am bringing to the competition to hopefully fulfill a few categories here. This one's for Jay. And Jay, can you explain what you're looking at?
I am looking at a the Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten Mahiru Shina figure. She looks like she's sitting on something elevated.
This is what they call a noodle topper figure, where it's like it's supposed to sit on your noodle cup while they cook.
Oh, is that what that? Oh,
but they look great on bookshelves, like the one behind Jay.
Yeah. She's holding a bear.
Very cute.
Very cute. The story behind the bear is spoilers, so I won't get into that. But yeah, it's a very nice figure of her. And would, like Mike said, look very nice on a shelf.
I think what's important about this one as well is the price is kind of perfect.
Yeah.
$14.99 US dollars. Jay, you've got $14.99.
If only.
But if you join the premium of this website that we're not sponsored by, you can get it for $3.89.
If only.
That's absurd.
Yes.
That is absurd.
144 millimeters in height, 5.5 inches. It's a very nice little figure.
Yeah, it's a nice little figure.
Jay, you can only order 3, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted 20.
Well, can't do it.
Simply can't do it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Jay, quick ranking.
I would give this one. Mike, could you zoom in a little bit?
I can, but it like unzooms.
So it's just like hover the mouse over it, kind of zoom.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's get back to 100%. Is that what you want to see, the face, or you want me to?
Yeah, I just kind of like
you want to see the legs. Jay?
I know. I just wanted to see like the full
the face
sculpt of it all, and like I mean
the full skull.
for a $15 figure, it's not bad.
Yeah, you gotta remember the price of this one. This is not gonna be as nice as the more expensive ones I've chosen for you, but we do have some bonus points that may be something I'm fighting for with this one.
But out of every figure in the world, it's probably like not the best. But for a $14.99 figure, this is a really nice figure.
This is one you'd probably get for like $30 at the local con.
Yeah,
and you'd be like, "Wow, that's a deal."
Yeah,
you gotta factor that in.
I would probably say like an 8.
Okay, that's actually better than I was expecting.
Still pretty good.
Yeah. Now,
oh shoot!
Is it Cole's turn to see what I've bought him?
Yes, please.
Okay, Cole, here's your figure that I bought you. And now would you please describe what you see on the screen?
Oh, I like this. Oh, I like the price, the premium price.
Cole, you should sign up for premium just to get it.
This is the character from Laid Back Camp whose name I have a very tough time saying. Nadeshiko Kagamihara.
Does he have like an easier name?
The main character from Yuru Camp, who is, look at her, look at how comfy she looks. She looks
very cozy.
It looks very cozy. She's got the poofy jacket and the scarf and the hat. She's waving. This is a special figure, it says. Let's look at the sculpt, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice, very nice. She's looking very happy. Can we get a quick, yeah, thank you. That's pretty good for, this is $12.79 US.
Yes. Again, you got to remember some of this is for some of the categories that we're going for. Right?
Yes, of course. But honestly, like,
this is an affordable one though.
The string on her hat and stuff, like, it looks pretty good.
I don't know anything about laid back camp, but I was kind of impressed with this one for like a cheapo figure, right?
That's probably one of the nicer ones. Factoring in the price on this is definitely this is solid 8. I would give it for sure. I would buy this.
Yeah, definitely. And it's for, let's say if you saw it at a con, $25.
Yep.
That's effectively what it is, American probably.
Yeah. That'd be an easy purchase for me.
Coming in at 170 millimeters or 6.7 inches. 6'7".
170 millimeters.
Yes.
At $12.79.
Yes.
Very good.
So next
Thank
up,
you, Michael.
What do we got?
I really like this gift that you got me.
You're very welcome. I just do it all for you. You know how it goes.
Jay, it's your turn again.
It is.
And he's returned to us back to life.
This is for me first?
Yes. I got Cole, I was thinking about shows that were coming out and things that you might want to get to ring in one of those upcoming shows.
I like this preamble. I'm a little
scared. I had a feeling that this character was going to come up. And I'm wondering if Cole had a feeling this character was going to come up. There. I've copied the link. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful, Jay. We've got a Spice and Wolf holo. Wolf and the Scent of Fruit 1/7 scale figure. It's just holo dancing in the grass. She's got a bunch of fruit in her dress. Mike's playing a video. That's
really nice.
Whoa.
The video's distracting. Oh my goodness. Look at the grass texture. How can you see a base that has grass on it?
Okay, Mike, let's
the video's too distracting, I think.
Cycle through these photos. Yeah. Let's take a look at the sculpting here.
Yeah, let's look at the
sculpt. Just go back to
like this one better. Okay.
Just zoom in. Okay, now down a little bit.
No. Down. This is a family-friendly podcast. No, I'm not showing you her foot.
I think he wants to see the tail.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
There's a picture of it on a gorgeous shelf. Look at the apple falling. There's a stand for the apple.
Ooh.
Falling out of her dress. Anyway, yeah, what are you looking at here, Cole?
Okay, we've got 255 millimeters, 176.99. Jay's picking some pretty big figgies here.
This is a fire figgy.
That's pretty good. Just shy of a foot tall. Very impactful. Very impactful figure. Nice sculpting. Nice hair. Look at it. Look at like how her hair is all over the place.
It's also got a nice stand, I would say.
Nice stand. Yeah, no, like it's very unique. You don't really see stands that kind of like play into the like the scene.
Yeah.
You know, usually they're just kind of there. It's just a stand.
That gets major bonus points for me, having like the stand be part of it.
How's that apple there? Can you like cycle around? I want to. That apple's bothering me.
There's a little stand for it coming out of her dress. Yeah.
Wow.
That's quite nice.
That is quite nice. Thank you, Jay, for getting this figure for me for $176.99.
You know what? It is my pleasure, Cole.
This, Jay, 9 out of 10. You've outdone yourself.
Ooh,
excellent job.
Thank you.
Good Smile Company. You've also outdone yourself. Sculptor is Metarukin.
I like how you're bringing up this sculptor.
Legendary sculptor at Good Smile. Unbelievable. Very good job, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see what you got, Mike. Let's open up that present.
Well, you know what? Okay. So for Cole, I got a figure that was for a show that was coming up. But for Mike, I was thinking about a show that was pretty recent that he was very surprised for enjoying. But he enjoyed it nonetheless. And it's a character I don't think he has a figure for yet.
I'm nervous. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Does this exist? Oh my golly.
Ooh,
Jay.
Look at that.
Oh my. I have never seen this before. I didn't know this existed. I am looking at the Tenitol reincarnated as a sword, Fran, and Master figure. And let me tell you, Jay, I will be buying this figure because it's just a simple figgy. It's just Fran in her like armor that she kind of gets. She's got her cat ears. She's got like a little band. She is so adorable and so great. She's got her master over her shoulder and he is there. His face and eyes it looks good. Look at the like metallic texture on the sword too. Oh, buddy. Jay, you know what? For like an affordable figure too, this is very nice. And the release month is January 2024, sculpted by Riku Kurakawa, manufactured by Furyu. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this in Canada. I have a bad feeling. Furyu? This is gonna be an import, I think, because I really want this now. This is 10 out of 10 job by you, Jay. I didn't see this in my searches at all. And the base has a little bit of detail to it. I like that.
Yeah, it's got the rocks.
The only issue I have with this figure is it's a kind of in the vein of what Jay was saying with the Lena figure, whereas this one I'm going to get some questions for displaying a little too proudly. I don't know. I think it's tame enough that I can, but it might make someone look twice if they're like a normie. Like they're not in the anime scene.
I mean, you gotta take the normies with a grain of salt.
210 millimeters tall, aka 8.3 inches. Including stand and up to the top of the head, but not including the sword.
How long is the end of that sword? Oh, it's not that long. It's just like a
sword
foot long.
Is there a sword removable? Is that what they're trying to get at?
No, it's probably a separate part.
Yeah.
I would assume it
seems like a strange thing to specify then, though.
I think it's just referring to like her itself.
Yeah, to the tip of her ear.
Yeah.
Now, does she have a tail? I'm not a furry. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
Of course, she's a cat.
Excellent.
A cat girl.
Yeah. Now, Mike, for $53.99. Well, I mean, it sounds like you're ready to drop your credit card right now.
Should I just can't do it. I can't buy it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you join,
if I saw this at a con, I might get. The problem is, like at a con, this would be like $100.
Yeah. If you saw this at a con for like $65,
I'd be pretty tempted. I'd be very tempted. Yeah, this is a great figure. This is a good job, Jay. Jay, you're knocking it out of the park here. What's going on?
Yeah, you're doing really good.
This is crushing it.
This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, I've got a figure for you.
Oh yeah,
this figure
I'm looking forward to it.
This is like a meta figure. I am happy that I found this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you will be happy that I found this.
Okay.
Here you
go. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh
okay. No. I might have almost picked this one for Jay as well. Yes, I'm glad I didn't now.
Ooh, that is a really nice Roxy McGurdia figure from
Oh my, the hat comes off.
Oh, not just the hat, Mike.
Oh no, is this? Oh, it's a copy of the figure.
This is the one. Don't worry, there's no photos in here that give away.
Is this the one where her things come off?
Yes.
Yeah, look right here on the seam. You can see that the robe comes off. This is literally the figure from the show.
Yeah.
That is actually really cool.
That's so nice.
So like if you know in Mushoku Tensei, Rudius designs a figure of Roxy, and like it actually becomes like a plot point weirdly because it's a weird show. And this is that figure, like literally perfectly sculpted and everything. I knew it looked familiar when I saw it here. Now, Jay, tell us about this beautiful, beautiful little girl.
I mean, like this figure is gorgeous. It's basically her in that pose of her like pointing her wand out, with like her hair flowing at the back, and you can take off her hat and other things, and it just looks really nice. It's a really nice figure.
Here's the beautiful thing about this figure, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
You can proudly display. The first question that we saw there.
The third arm is real, as well as the mole. It's the comment. That's so funny.
Did you look? 100%. The beautiful thing about this one too, Jay, is you can have this on display.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No problem, right?
Yeah.
And then if you're feeling if you're feeling like being a little risque, or if we're gonna record a podcast,
yeah.
Hey man, You got a whole other figure.
You know what, man? If we're doing a regular episode, I can have this. If we're doing one of the hentai episodes for the bonus episodes, I can have it in another way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a versatile figure. And you know what? I love figures that are customizable. I love figures that
it's a good move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it gives it something to do, something to interact with, rather than just put it on the shelf and it just sits there.
Oh, Jay's gonna be interacting with this one.
Yep.
100%. 245 millimeters of interacting goodness.
Interactivity. He's learning.
Yeah. 9.6 inches.
Well, you know what? If I had $172.99, I'd buy this figure. And Cole?
Yeah, I would too.
This is a 9 out of 10.
Oh,
this was a good one. This was a very good one. Good job, Cole.
I'm happy that you like this one. Mike, I got you a little something as well. It's just a little something from me to you. I feel like this is something that you need to have on display. Because you just don't have enough, you don't have enough culture on display in your...
Mm-hmm. I am not a man of culture, as we've discussed many times.
Here you go. This one's for you.
Yes. Oh my golly gosh. This is a figure of Rysalind Stout, aka Atelier Ryza.
Atelier Thyza.
Yeah, or Thyza. And they are on display in this figure, I'll tell you what. It's a picture of it's a video. My brain is blown.
It's a figure.
It's a figure. I'm looking at a picture of a figure of Rysalind Stout leaning up against a fence post. She's got her staff. There's a little bird there. She's stretching, getting ready for the day. She's in her classic outfit. It's just like a
bird in her sleeve.
Is there a bird in her sleeve? What? On her sleeve?
No, that's just
like a little thingy.
Lace.
Yeah. You got the pouches. Like everything's there. This is a quality figure. I'm telling you. And I like that the base is like this different, it's like a wooden base with like a fence that she's leaning on. Like it's basically
she's
a little
on a bridge.
It's almost like a diorama. It looks exactly like the bridges in the game too. The main character from the new Atelier Ryza Ever Darkness Secret Hideout, Rysalind Stout, comes to life in a 7th scale figure form. Based on an original illustration by the character designer Torredmono. Figure resembles amazing detail from her clothes to her accessories to her beautiful smile. I don't know if I'd call that a smile.
She's smirking.
It's like a smirk.
She's smirking. What do you think of the face? What do you think of the face?
This one passes the face test for sure.
Yeah. Now, let me just say, when I was looking for, because Mike's been into Atelier Ryza lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When I was looking for figures, man, there is a lot of
lewd ones of Ryza.
Lewd ones of her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She is very well looted, I would say. And I don't know why there are so many of them. I guess it's the thighs.
It's the thighs.
It's weird. It's like it's so wholesome, and then there's just like a ton of thighs.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the character design. $200 US, $199.99. Mm-hmm. The downside to this, Mike, is I'm sorry, I can't actually get this one for you. It's not released until February of 2025.
Why are they doing this?
Why did they do this?
That's okay.
It's already made. You've got this beautiful figure made already. You can't put that into actual production.
The anime is airing right now. By 2025, no one's gonna remember the anime. What's this all about?
Nobody's gonna care.
Yeah,
I like this figure.
I like this too.
It is a really nice figure,
and I like that it's not. It is cultured, but it is not too cultured.
Yes, yes.
This one you wouldn't get questions about.
That's the fine line that must be found when looking for figures for my friend Mike.
Absolutely.
Cultured, but not too cultured.
Okay.
When I think of your mother going down into your basement and seeing these figures, she'd be like, "Oh, that's a cute girl."
Yeah.
Cute character. She's not going to be like, "What is going on?
What is wrong with my son?" Yeah. I like it.
Michael, are you buying this? For $200.
I don't know about for $200.
Assuming you had the money to be able to get it.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to browse the other Ryza figures, but this is a strong contender for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do like. I'll give it an 8. I'll give this one an 8.
An 8?
An 8, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty expensive.
I really like it. It's a little expensive.
It is very expensive.
255 millimeters, so 10 inches. It is quite large. I like it.
That also is the American price, not the Canadian price.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be like another $1 million on top of that.
$1 million.
Yeah,
for sure.
that'd be at least the GDP of Canada.
Okay. I'm going to reveal my next one for Jay.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Keep her moving.
I'm looking
Keep her
forward to
moving.
it. Yeah.
Yes. Here is Jay's next one that I bought for him. Jay, can you tell me about this figure?
Wow.
That is a very
wow.
nice Asuna figure.
I would call this
SAO.
is no longer a figure. This is a statue at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of us sent a statue last time.
Well, I sent one this time.
It was a very and this is a very intricate Asuna statue.
Ooh, LED illumination.
Yeah, the base lights up.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay, there's a problem. There's a problem I'm seeing here with this one though, Michael.
And what's that?
How tall is this?
This one, it's 420 millimeters tall.
420.
Nice.
42 centimeters times 10.
Is that the height?
That'd be. I would think that would be the height.
42. It says Asuna. Okay, yeah, we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
420 millimeters.
Because it's length by width by height, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
That is
mathematician here.
gorgeous.
Is a
Does
really
her sword even
really
light
nice.
up? Does Asuna have a lightsaber?
Is Asuna Darth Vader?
No. No. That is Très bien.
It kind of does look like a lightsaber.
That is a very, very nice. Look, like lots of detail. Just lots to admire here. My big issue with this is the glaring issue of the price.
Mm-hmm. And
what is
the
that price?
It is $876.49 USD.
What's the issue?
That's a lot of money.
That is,
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. If I may be so bold as to critique this statue, which is produced by Prime One Studios, the sculptor, by the way, in case anybody was wondering, it's the legend himself or herself, Kazunari Koda.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just get a quick zoom in on Asuna's face there?
On her face, I agree. The face, I almost didn't include it because it does have a bit of a weird face.
She's kind of got like a weird like.
Okay, I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you were saying that because I kind of thought it too. She kind of has that dead stare.
Yeah,
a little bit.
She's kind of got that 1,000-yard stare a little bit. I mean, the rest of
this one might look better in person. The face,
possibly, and I mean, you're not. This is one of those figures where you're not just getting it for the face and the character. Like it's the whole package, you know.
It's a whole like scene, you know.
Yeah. But Jay, that being said, if you had whatever the price was, $900 US.
If I had that money to throw around, you know, I'm not sure. Not because not because I don't like the figure, but because
just hate
like
me.
No, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's mostly because one, I don't know where I'd put it, and two,
it is large.
Yeah, and two, like I don't know, like it's a very nice figure. Don't get me wrong. Some might say it's not a figure.
Someone say it's statue. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a little torn, but if out of any Asuna figure I would buy, this would probably be the one I'd go for if I had the money.
I thought you had an Asuna figure. I was a little nervous that you already had one, but
no, I
guess
just
not.
have the Kirito one.
I have an Asuna figure.
It was Cole I was thinking of. Okay, well, Cole, speaking of you, my good friend,
Jay,
I have this for you.
Hello. Jay, grade that one quick.
It was a 9 out of 10.
We'll censor this one out for now.
It's okay. We're moving it along. Jay, quick grade.
9 out of 10.
Wow.
It's a nice figure. It's a nice.
We're all gonna say 9 out of 10. It's okay. We don't need to grade. There, I've saved people some time.
So we were discussing about Best Girl and Toradora, and this is we've got Minori Kushieda from Toradora here, but not only is it her, She is in the quintessential classic bunny girl outfit, red themed, if you please. She's got the full on stockings and everything. Very nice figure. Very bunny girl figures are funny. Like, they're lewd, but they don't really show anything.
It's lewd in a classy way, I would say.
Very nice, very good. Price a little steep, $412.99.
Nothing but the best for you, my friend.
The height, though, very nice, 390 millimeters. That's over a foot tall.
That is, a foot and 3 inches.
Yeah, this is
quarter scale of her real height.
Very good facial sculpture. Very good breast sculpture.
What?
Well,
blasted.
Cole's,
the rest of her.
Cole's stuttering for a reason.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to tiptoe around it. Nice figure. This would be one that you kind of got to put to the back of the shelf so that people don't notice it.
This is going front shelf.
This is going front shelf?
Yeah. You can almost hear her energetic voice just by looking at this gem of a figure.
You can.
That's what it says.
She is posed turning to face the viewer with a dazzling smile. So she is posed looking backwards. So the prime, the focal point of this figure is, use your imagination.
Because they literally have a picture of it.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. You look at it from this angle.
Well,
she's
she's
off
looking.
Her legs.
Yeah. Nice figure. If I had $412, this would be one I hum and haw over before just giving in to my
impulses.
Yeah, my impulses and this would be purchased if I had the $400.
Well, it also says be sure to display side by side with Taiga.
And then it's not Taiga, it's with Ami.
Yeah.
It's with Kawashima, which is strange. I think I misunderstood the assignment. You guys were giving ones that maybe I might buy. I'm buying these for you in this scenario. When I did this exercise, I'm buying them for you as a gift.
Oh, well then I welcome it wholeheartedly. Yeah. I'm just telling you, if I had the money, I would buy it. So I appreciate you buying this for me.
Yeah, no. That's the mentality I had too.
Mike, can we go just to the first picture? Yeah, okay.
Good face on this one.
Good face, good proportions. 9 out of 10. Excellent job, Michael.
Everyone's going to be 9 out of 10. Thank you.
This is a very good figure. Yeah, zoom in on the face again. I like how they do the mouth where it's kind of in
a little more detail to it.
Yeah. Nice figure.
Figures
good job,
are
Michael.
Tricky. There's an art to doing a figure.
The hair is nice too. It's got that
ombre.
It's got that ombre to it.
It's got good coloring to it.
Yeah, the red looks good.
Yeah.
Well done, Michael. Jay.
You're welcome.
Jalian.
It's a very big coincidence that Mike chose this figure, and that the text says, "Be sure to display side by side with Taiga."
Oh my goodness!
Because for Cole, I have a very, very nice figure I would like to share with him.
Now, Jay, this figure was in my cart. Oh, no, not this one. The white one was. But anyway, Cole, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at Taiga in a bunny girl suit, but the fun part is it's not a bunny girl suit. It is a tiger girl suit. So instead of bunny ears, she's got tiger ears. They even got the little white dots on the back.
On the back?
Yeah.
Cole wants to see the back again?
No, the back of her head. See, it's got the false eyes on the back of the ears. Yeah.
Oh.
Tigers have that, so that things
Tiger
don't
facts.
Sneak up on them. This is nice as well. Can we get a zoom in on the face? Let me grade the face here.
The face, yes, indeed.
Ooh.
It's kind of similar to the other face, honestly.
Yeah, but there's more detailing in the mouth area.
Yes.
This is growing on me. Jay, I appreciate this gift. That you've given me.
I'm glad you like it.
A welcome price of $221.99. And can I just quickly see the height there, Michael.
The height is 350 millimeters or 13.8 inches. This is also quarter scale.
So I know that Jay is buying this for me, but I will buy this for $221.99. And Jay, you will also receive a 9 out of 10. Excellent job.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm glad you like it, Cole. I pulled out all the stops for you.
Thank you. Oh, again, she's got the ombre going on. Is this the same as... No, it's a different manufacturer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it? No, it can't be.
No, it's Freeing is this one.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Excellent job. Excellent job.
I'm glad you liked it. Now, Mike,
Hello.
I thought a lot about shows that were out right now and figures related to that might get your hype going, get your blood pumping, get you really hyped. So I got you a figure that I think would do just that.
You've gotten me a... Did my wife send you this one to buy for me?
Nope.
It is a Jujutsu Kaisen Satoru Gojo 1/7 scale figure that is a redo of the Volume 4 cover art of Jujutsu Kaisen. And it is quite nice because it actually captures a pretty good Gojo face. I feel like my wife really wants a Satoru Gojo figure, but for some reason they cannot properly make a figure of his face. And I will say, this one, the teeth are weirding me out a little bit. They kind of look like chiclets. They look like pieces of gum stuck in his mouth a little bit. But that's okay, because he's got those beautiful eyes. He's got the bandana. They even have the eye holes in his like face mask there. That's kind of cool. Wait, why would he have a hole there? Maybe it's in the art. I don't know. This is a very nice figure, Jay, and I'm like fairly certain at some point in my life I will have to own this.
You simply must.
And well, I mean, you already will. I bought it for you. It's your gift.
Well, thank you, Jay. Yes, you're very nice. And Shazana sends her regards.
I'm glad
Look at that zoom in on the
enjoyed
face. Look at the detail in the eye.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Even the tongue has texture. Why would they need that? We'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out very soon.
Coming in at about 10 inches tall. We're talking, or is it 8 inches tall? This is a weird one. The measurements are strange.
8.1.
Is the 8.1 the height?
I think so, yeah, because it's length by width by height.
Okay, so it's 8.1 inches, 205 millimeters in height. This is a good figure. Let's go 8 out of 10, Jay. Yes.
Well done. Well done. Now it's my turn to share with you guys. So Jay, you can add this to your Asuka figure that Michael got you. I think that these will go very well together.
You mean Asuna?
Well, maybe not. Yeah, Asuna.
Okay.
You know what I mean. Here you go. This is for you.
I see the name, and I'm already intrigued.
The name. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Talk about drip.
That is a very, very drippy Sinon. So that is Sinon from Sao Alicization, her sun goddess avatar. Very, very nice sculpt on that one by Yukio In?
Yuko N.
Yuko N.
I don't know what that means. It's an 8th scale figure, though, coming in at 220 millimeters.
No, I'm including the 250. Stand. 250
okay.
millimeters. Or 9.8 inches.
Yes.
And, Jay's dead. 144.99. I'll gush about this figure. Absolutely beautiful figure with the bow.
Yeah. And I mean, it's Sinon, best girl. Cole, you know me well.
Yeah, no, I know that you're a fan of Sinon, and I was looking at Sinon figures, and I thought, I could get like a SAO2 figure, but this one just struck me as more elegant, more classy.
It is.
It's a really classy figure. And now that Cole says it, I think putting this proudly next to the one Mike bought me, that's a classy
You're gonna have a nice little SAO shelf.
That would be a nice SAO shelf. We got a gorgeous statue from Mike, a gorgeous Xenon figure from Cole, a great 8 out of 10, in my opinion. It does kind of have that like weird Chinese doll vibe that kind of makes it look a little bootleg.
It kind of has like that. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
But like, I mean, it's still a nice figure, and I mean, $144.99 isn't too expensive.
No, it's not too bad.
No,
but I mean, don't worry about the price, my guy. I got this for you.
It's already paid. Yeah,
it's already paid for. It's on its way.
That's
on its way. The only problem was there's an order limit of 3 per person, so I couldn't order you as many as I wanted to.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
You could only get 3. So,
and I mean, I have the Kirito figure here, so now I can have Kirito with his harem.
Yeah. 3 Xenons.
Kirito's and an Asuna.
Harem. Just what you need.
Now, Mike, I got you a figure.
Okay.
This is for you.
I just read the link. Hey! 1 out of 10. I would not buy this figure if anyone gave me any money. We're looking at a lovely little figure, Tennital reincarnated as a sword Fran and Master figure, manufactured by Fu Ryu. The sculptor is Riku Kurokawa. It is approximately 210 millimeters in height, and it's the exact same figure Jay bought me. I have
so you're gonna have 2 of them on the go.
Yes.
We don't need to beat around the bush for this one. Mike loves this figure so much. He's got 2 of them. In fact, he's got 3 of them because he ordered one for himself.
That's true. Yeah. And at the price is just right. This is a nice figure for the price.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
I'm a fan of value, and there's definitely a lot of value with this figgy. Good job, Cole. I forget what I rated the one that Jay gave me. I'll give yours 7 out of 10.
Oh, that's lower than what you gave Jay, but
is
that's
it?
okay.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember either. Who's counting?
Who's
me.
Counting? Not him.
Not me.
No. Yeah, I think it's probably an 8 or a 9. But no, honestly, like I would probably buy this figure. I probably will if I see it in person. Is it my turn to give?
It's
a figure?
your turn to show us Jay's figure.
Selecting Jay's figure. Jay has such a lovely figure, and this will be one of them. I got him this.
Oh, Mike knows me well. That is a Kei Karuizawa figure from Classroom of the Elite. It's a 1/7 scale figure of her making one of her more signature poses. She kind of like has that peace sign in front of her eyes.
Blue
really
tips.
Nice. Yeah, really nice coloring on paint job on the figure too. The face does look a little weird, but honestly, like
I don't mind that.
Just a touch.
Yeah, it kind of has like a touch Uncanny Valley, but I can look past it because it's. Well,
I mean, they're never going to look like people.
How often do you see? How often do you see a Kei Karuizawa figure? And Mike, I say this is a 9 out of 10. This is a really nice figure.
9 out of 10, huh?
Well, it's best girl, right?
Pretty close.
I don't even know. I don't even remember. I've purged this show. Coming in at 250 millimeters tall, $217.99.
Yeah.
Jay's buying it. Mike's buying it. I'm gonna buy it. We're all buying this one.
We're buying this one. Yep.
Yeah.
This is a big buy from the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you liked it, Jay. I got one for Cole now. Are you ready?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, this is a classic.
Oh no, what have I done?
What have you done? This is a classic Makoto Nijima figure. This is Makoto straddling her bike. The focal point is, of course...
There's a theme with Cole's figures.
There's a theme with mine, apparently. Very nice figure. Again, it's one of those ones where they do something a little unconventional with the stand. There is no stand, really. It's just a couple things that kind of prop up the feet and hold the bike upright. The stand itself is, I suppose, the motorcycle. Coming in at $448.99. A little pricey, I suppose, but Mike's buying, so who cares? I love it. This one, you know what, Mike?
I'm ready to hear it.
Can we zoom in on the face?
I was worried you would ask this because this is one of the things that kind of held me back a little bit about this figure.
Well, I mean, that's just, I think that's an unflattering angle. Can we get one? I know though 2 below it. Yeah. Oh no, I was hoping it would show more of her face.
No, you weren't.
No, yeah, it's kind of got a bit of a weird, like from there it looks good.
There it looks a bit better. Yeah, you're right. It is a weird angle. But honestly, this one, it was less about, I figured the bike would offset the actual figure. Because the bike is pretty nice. The bike's
got some great detail.
Yeah, that's a really nice. Does it like move or is it just like a stationary thing?
Can I go vroom vroom with that bike?
Let's see.
Let's
see what the comments
do the
say
wheels
here.
spin?
That doesn't say. It does not say. I'll read the comments while you talk about it a little more.
Well, I'm into this one. If the wheels spin, it's an easy 10 out of 10.
I don't think they do.
Okay, 9.5 out of 10. Oh, yeah, I'd buy this one. If I had $450 and I was walking around a convention, this would be, of course.
Like, well, Mike already bought it for you.
To see a Makoto Nijima figure like in person somewhere other than the one that I have here behind me, it's pretty rare to find. I was walking around Anime North in Toronto and I couldn't find one. So yeah,
that's kind of surprising a little bit because I feel like she's pretty popular.
Yeah, she's best girl.
Yeah.
I'm glad you both agreed with me. Moving on.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Jay's
interesting that Cole or that Mike bought a Makoto figure.
Okay.
Because I bought a figure with a very similar spelling.
Makoto figure.
Huh.
Oh, I'm worried this is one that I was tempted to buy, Cole, because I saw it. Okay, it's not.
Oh.
So this is a nice figure
so we got Motoko Kusanagi, the major from Ghost in the Shell, but her most recent standalone complex SAC 2045 design.
Cool base on this one.
Yes, very cool base. I like how like the stand on the bottom is that clear acrylic, but then obviously the wiring also supports some of the weight.
Yeah, it's like there's like it's like a little like mechanical, it looks like a pod almost that she's in, and it's like got wires running up to the back of her neck.
Yeah, you've all seen Ghost in the Shell.
Not this one.
Well, I mean the people out there. This is.
I am the people out there.
One of my honestly, like the
what if
SAC,
all of our listeners are just Mike on alt accounts?
They are.
For all the faults of SAC 2045, I actually really like the design of the major in it.
No, I like it too. Actually, this is nice.
I mean, come on, we've got the major with short hair. Like, come on. Yeah, beautiful figure. Can we get a quick try to get an angle on a face? That's a bad angle. Yeah, I don't like those ones. That looks good. That looks really good. It's
detailed. I don't know her very well. It does have a touch of that like dead stare a little bit. It looks very dollish, but she has also an android too.
Yeah,
right?
she's like her body is completely artificial, so you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
Jay, congratulations. Yes. 10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
You did it. You did it, Jay.
Thank you.
What about this one?
That's a nice one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Can we go back? I just need like the dimensions and stuff of this one.
Yes. 245 millimeters with which works out to 9.6 inches to the top of the head. There's only a limit of 3, and this is a 1/7 scale figure made out of PVC and ABS.
Honestly, between the one that Mike showed me, the Makoto one, and this one, if I was at that convention with that money burning a hole in my pocket, I'd probably get this one because I already have a nice Makoto Nijima figure. And I don't have any major figures. And I really like this one. This is a nice figure.
This is a nice figure. And it would actually fit. This one fits nicely on a shelf, I feel. Whereas like the one I kind of got you, like it'd be hard to find a place to display it a little bit.
Yeah,
but I am just kind of inconsiderate like that. So
I think this one. I didn't want to say really fits Cole's vibe too, which is why I bought it. Just like with the base and just like how it's modeled and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now for Mike, I thought a bit about what kind of characters he likes, and I went in a different direction.
Oh, good. You went for the character I don't like. I was tempted to do that, actually.
It's a character you like.
Get you guys figures of someone you hate.
It's a character you like, but in a way you might not expect.
In a way, you kind of hate this character, actually.
In a way, you'll hate this. Oh, I don't hate
Mike
this
likes
at all.
Aqua.
I love Aqua. She's
I just said in a way you might not expect.
So I'm looking at a Konosuba the movie, Legend of Crimson, Aqua, Oiran version, 1/7 scale figure for a price of $145.94 United States of America freedom dollars. This one's by
not
Kodakawa.
A bad price.
Honestly, this is cheaper than I thought it'd be. It's 238 millimeters tall, 9.4 inches for the metrically challenged. And this is a very nice figure, Jay. I would definitely buy this figure if I had money just kicking around. But luckily, you bought it for me.
Yeah.
Go back go back up one. It had a nice face photo. Maybe
nice face photo. The face looks good. Thing with, you know what I think happens with figures sometimes is like just the art style of the actual anime and the character design just sometimes just do not translate well to like a 3D figure.
3D.
Yeah.
I feel like they did a good job with this one though.
Aqua generally does, I feel, because it's kind of like Konosuba is a little goofier, and it's just like this is very nice. Like, look at the details and all there.
Yeah. So for a bit of a peek behind the kimono here, pretty on brand for the figure. I was initially looking for a Botan figure, and you both know how hard it is to find one of those.
They don't exist.
Trust me, I looked it up.
Yeah. So instead I was like, okay, what's another waifu that Mike would
what's like the
enjoy?
Equivalent?
Yeah. And I went Aqua. That's like pretty close.
It's like a Wish version of Botan.
Yeah. So I looked. So Aqua was the second choice, unfortunately, but
no, she's actually. I think she's even in my Annie list favorites. To be honest with you, I do like.
She
Aqua
is.
a
I
lot.
looked.
I'm quite partial.
I did look. I looked through Mike's as well.
I looked through yours guys as well. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Very nice figure. Very nice figure. Is it
nice? Quite nice.
Is it my turn to share?
Yes. 8 out of 10, Jay.
8 out of 10. Very good.
8 out of 10.
Who's next? So me for Jay. Jay, this is I was getting into the less expensive figures, so I wanted to see if I could, just throw something in a little less expensive. So this one's for you, Jay.
Okay.
We're being a little more frugal, a little more price friendly.
This is a Ana Yamada figure from The Dangers in My Heart by Papa Parade. I don't think I didn't even know that Papa Parade did Ana Yamada. Which
I'm thinking it's because they haven't yet. This one's yet to come out.
Release month is January.
Yeah.
Why is my screen broken? Does she have like little freckles on her neck there?
Yes.
Is that part of the character design? Is the main character a vampire or something?
No, she's just a regular person.
She's just a regular person who likes snacking.
Yeah, she loves snacks. I really like this figure, Cole. Very, very cute. She's got 2 ice creams that she's either going to eat herself or give one to Kyotaro. I mean, both are possible. She's got like that very cheeky pose where she's got one hip sticking out.
Oh yeah, it's cheeky, all right.
Yeah, no, this is a nice figure, Cole.
She's got them sweet kicks.
Can we get a not saying it?
You want a picture of her feet?
There you go.
You said it, not me.
Great.
Those are
great gray runners.
Yeah.
Gray runners.
It's a pair of gray Pumas, yeah.
This is a nice figure.
Coming in at $31.99 with a height of
$31.99. Honestly, great price. I appreciate you buying this, Cole. And
you're welcome. It was just a kind of a last minute, add it to to the thing here.
Yeah.
I think the price probably factored in with this one, maybe.
Yeah. I was trying to go for something a little less expensive on this one. Same with yours, Michael. And here's your figure.
8 out of 10, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm predictable because apparently Shazana reached out to both of you, and I have a Luminasta Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 Kaigyoku Gyoketsu Sogoru Gojo Cursed Technique Lapse Maximum Cursed Energy Output Blue version. I'm sure the title's longer than that, but it cuts off there. This one comes in at a whopping $21.99. Nice, Cole. And honestly, if I'm being real with you here, the face ain't look too bad.
Hey, that's what I was looking for. I'm like, I know Mike and Shazana, they're very critical of Gojo's face. And I figured this one, it hides enough behind the hair that you can kind of get away with a little bit. This one, though, is apparently height unknown because I don't see dimensions. So we'll just say that this one is 1,000 millimeters tall. So
we'll just say that it is
we'll say it's the same height as this one, a pop-up parade. 185.
Okay.
Because he's a tall boy. Gojo's a tall boy.
Gojo do be tall.
He's like 6'4".
That's tall boy.
Yeah,
the problem with this one, Mike, is it doesn't release until May of 2024.
Oh, that's okay.
But I would maybe show this one to your wife. Maybe
I like
you guys
the base too.
The base on it's good. Maybe you guys would be interested in this one. I know you've both been seeking a nice, affordable Gojo figure. And that could possibly save your marriage.
It probably will, because I unironically and totally 100% believe that I will own this figure sometime around May 2024. And I don't think I'll be the one well, I'll probably pay for it, but I don't know if I'll be the one purchasing it. and I'm making a bit of a meme here because Shazana is demanding, and this is something she demands. But I genuinely do like this figure. This is a good job by you, Cole.
Thank you.
It's finding an affordable figure that I can actually get with a decent face. I have a feeling that we'll see if Shazana likes the face or not. But.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's her call, but I mean, hey, for $22, can't go wrong with that.
I think you did a really good job for Mike, Cole.
I think I did a really good job for Mike too. Not to toot my own horn.
You guys are very suspicious. Is it my turn?
It's
now?
your turn.
It's your turn.
Yes.
Okay,
your turn
Jay?
for Jay.
I have one for you, and it's this one. I've got you this figure. Now tell me about it.
So I saw it initially and I was like, oh, it's a Shion figure from Tales of Arise. Excuse me.
He's dead.
She's holding. I am actually dying. Oh my god. She's holding a water gun version of her gun from the game, and she's wearing a very skimpy swimsuit while sitting on a beach ball.
Well, I don't think that it's a very skimpy swimsuit.
It's just a swimsuit,
It's
I
just
would
a
say.
swimsuit. Yeah. She's even got a little sweater.
She does have
the jacket comes on and off,
a little
too.
jacket. Yeah. Okay.
It covers up her tummy.
Yeah. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pictures for this one.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had a duplicate yet.
I like how it's like swirling
it just keeps
around
circling
her.
around her.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're at the beginning again.
Yeah, no, this is a really, really nice figure. I mean, Mike knows me. Mike knows I love Tales of Arise.
And just Tales in general. And there's not that many Tales figures, which is weird.
Yeah, and I don't own a Tales figure because I haven't been able to find one. At least at an affordable price.
Well, this one's not too bad.
No, this one's not too bad. And the fact that Mike bought it for me?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
$157.99 US dollars?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's already out,
good.
Actually. Oh, no, it comes out in a month or two.
In November.
Yeah.
There's only 7 left.
Could be our 100th episode gift for yourself, Jay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Actually, that's going to, we'll be right
no,
on
even
there.
look at her hair and her face. I mean, we've got to look at the face. Like, that's very
and honestly,
nice.
I think that this is a lot easier to sculpt for because the game is in 3D.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think with figures and kind of just stuff in general, you kind of have to look at it as like, yes, it is expensive for a figure, but like this is a pretty nice, like it's a good quality.
This is a really, really nice figure. You might need to display it in a way where the the backside is not facing toward the audience, if you know what I mean.
That's where she's looking.
I think you got to have him looking forward. This would probably be, I think you keep the jacket on though.
Yeah.
I think the jacket's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe this angle could work, where it's kind of like the front, but from the side a little bit.
Yeah,
she's
and I mean, Jay, you could always just turn it around a little bit.
Yeah, she doesn't have to look at you while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then it's got Hoodle on the ball. That's nice detail.
Yeah, the ball. Yeah.
The ball, yeah.
Yeah, wow, what a nice ball.
Do you want to comment on her shoes too here, Jay?
Yeah.
Wow. She's got some beach shoes.
Wow. Beach
Nice.
shoes.
Apparently this is based off of
sandals.
a DLC outfit. I don't know if you had the DLC outfit for her.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes.
Most of the DLC stuff is cosmetic, so I didn't really bother.
Yeah, that's usually what I do too.
Yeah.
Okay, I will show Cole his next figure.
Oh,
here.
yes, my turn. Ooh.
He's so excited. He's so excited. I got you this, Cole. Now tell me what I got you.
Ooh, this is surprising. Mike, you got me a Your Forger 1/7 scale figure. Now this is classic Your Forger in her the Thorn Princess outfit, so like her assassin outfit, which is probably her best look. Oh, well, honestly, I like yours. I like both of yours look.
They're both good.
They're both
honestly,
good.
Spy Family has great designs.
Yeah.
Very nice. Of course, we've got to get a nice face photo, see how it looks. I don't know if it's the lighting. Does she have a nose?
She does.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this is one where if you're looking like a zoomed in picture of the face, it might not look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But when you look at it like that,
Yeah.
it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
the rest of it is definitely sculpted very well.
The one thing I liked too is the difference in like look how shiny her boots are compared to her dress.
Mm-hmm.
The different like
Like
textures
one's
in her
more,
hair.
one's more matte, while the other has more of like that rubbery sheen to it.
Yeah, that's a good point, because like it's all black, right? So the difference has to be like in the textures of the black. That's a good point, Mike.
It's just something to think about. It comes in at basically 10 inches tall. It's 1/7 the size of an actual Yor. You could have 1/7 of an actual Yor.
Just get 7 of them.
Yeah.
7 of them, stack them on top of me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What?
my shelf.
Don't you have a Your body pillow, Cole?
No.
Does he?
Oh, it's Makoto.
No.
Redacted. Cole's redacting that for sure.
No, this is... this one's definitely an 8. I'll
Okay.
need to... Yeah.
It's not my best work. I will say that. I don't know where
it's-
I don't.
no,
I
Mike.
do think it's nice though.
It is very good work.
Yes.
You guys have gotten me very good figures. And this is added to the collection of very good figures.
Good.
This one's coming in at 250 millimeters tall, aka 9.8 for those of you who are still in ancient metric times, and $141.99. This one, 8.5.
Yeah.
8.
It's a more reasonably
8.5.
priced high-end figure is kind of how I looked at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very well sculpted. Whose turn is it?
I think it's
my last one.
Garidian's.
Jay's
My
last round.
Last one, yes.
So it's me first.
Yes.
Ooh, I got 2 in a row.
Cole gets 2 in a
you're so
row.
cool.
So
powerful.
for Cole, I like
I don't
to
want to look at the
bookend.
chat.
I like to bookend this in a similar way to how I open.
Tell me when I can open my eyes.
I got Cole something very, very nice and very, very similar.
And you can look now, Cole.
You can look now, Cole.
Ooh, Hatsune Miku.
Oh, look at
That
the
is-
face on that, Miku. That's a good face.
See, Jay, I like this figure because it's. You guys kind of went off the beaten path for me. Like I don't even realize that I like Hatsune Miku, and I always forget.
Yeah. And I think Jay, and I don't know if I also hit on it too, but I think you like unique alterations to figures. And that's what this kind of hits on too. Because it's got like the angel wings made out of her like sheet music and guitars and stuff, which is pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's kind of why I saved it for last, because it had that like cool aesthetic to it.
Yeah. No, and I mean Hatsune Miku is always like just a classic timeless design.
Everybody,
you know?
all my homies love Miku.
All of my homies love Hatsune Miku. Yeah, and it's kind of her classic design, like with the twin tails and the like black skirt and everything, but it's got little extras on it.
Yeah, it's her 16th birthday version.
Yeah, this is a beautiful figure, Jay. Well done. Can we get I just need a better shot of the face. There we go.
I don't know why I'm zooming in because it's the exact same size, but
that is actually.
Look at the clear on the sleeves too. Look at that. Oh, look at this. This is a really nice figure, Jay.
Jay, 11 out of 10. This is the best figure that I've seen today.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is like
until he shows me my figure.
I want this. I want this figure.
Oh no, Jay.
Oh no.
Cole can't buy any more figures.
What have I done?
Yeah,
we're in danger.
Let's crunch some numbers.
Let's move on. Get out of here,
Mike.
No, hold on. I'm just putting the price and stuff in. Okay, there you go.
Okay, Mike.
This is big too. 310 millimeters.
My figure for you is based on an answer that you gave during our last week's episode. Which, by the way, listeners, go check that episode out. That was a lot of fun to do.
Good job, Jay. Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, Jay. Thank you, Shazana, for coming on.
And I think you will like this as well.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric figure brothers. It is by a set of 2 painted non-articulated figures. Edward is 190, Alphonse is 240, and Alphonse is sitting down, so that tells you how short Edward is in this case.
Ed is standing. His face.
This is honestly, Jay. This is like
look at the cat.
The cat's there too. The one that hides in Al's armor.
There's a bunch of them.
This is a 10 out of 10, Jay. I would buy this in a heartbeat if I had $300. But thank you for buying it for me.
Look,
2 cats. This is a great figure. Look at they're all, and again, like I've said with all of these, instead of just being a round, clear plastic base, we got like fake molded rocks here that they're standing on. And you got Edward kind of staring up at the future, and you got Al looking down at the cats around him. This is a very nice figure. So I guess we go with Alphonse's height for this one, the 240 millimeters,
yeah,
9.4 inches. Yeah.
But it's wide. Great facial sculpture on Ed there too.
And
that looks really good. Well, I mean, yeah. Yes.
Look at that nice like metallic coating that he's on. Oh, look, there's another cat hidden there.
Oh my God, he's got cats everywhere.
Oh my goodness. This is really cute. Like this is actually, I wish I could own this because this would be a great figure to have on display. Like it looks really nice, and it's a good like centerpiece to a collection. Yeah, a
good centerpiece on your Thanksgiving
day. I figured for both of you I'd end off on a bang, so I'd give each of you like great looking figures.
You definitely banged us here.
Yes, I welcome it.
I welcome the banging.
I had the same idea. What I did was I went and I looked up. I started this search here for you guys on most expensive figures, and then I just scrolled through until I could find something that I thought you guys would like. So Jay, this is for you. This is I don't even know. This is for you.
This one is for Jay, and as soon as I actually remember to click the link, and we will not have to sit in awkward silence. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Jay has exploded.
Can I see that face first?
He has no. Well, describe the figure first.
Okay,
Jay, before get out the lotion.
Yeah. It is a ReZero. Wow. It is a ReZero Emilia figure in a crystal. It says crystal dress version 1/7 scale figure.
Oh, it's like all crystal.
Yeah,
it's like see-through.
like it's all crystal. It's got like a ton of crystals and like crystals, snowflakes,
crystals and like crystals.
Just kind of like her using her powers and all that. Very, very intricate figure.
I like that they went pink too instead of like usually she's kind of like that
white
purpley blue. Yeah. And they decided to go kind of lean into her purpleness, which is nice.
Yeah. No, this is a really, really nice figure.
Coming in quite large too, at 347 wide. by, I guess, 272 tall, 10.7 inches. This is a big figgy for sure.
She's a big girl.
We can
Good
see
job,
why
design
Subaru is
Coco.
in love with her, says the tagline.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it actually says?
It actually says that underneath the title.
That,
Understandable in this one.
Yeah.
I think I outdid myself on this one.
Cole, you know what? You did outdo yourself. I'm going to give this one a 9.5 out of 10.
That's
Ooh.
a 9.5. There is no pleasing you, Jay. There is no
Jay,
pleasing you.
9.5 is a 10 for Jay, unless it's Guilty Crown.
No. There is a 10, and I'm waiting to see it.
Oh, okay.
But this is a really nice figure. This is a really nice figure.
Okay, well, now that Jay has completely stomped on my pride.
9.5 is really good.
Yeah, I guess it's okay.
It could also just be the sick. It could also just be the brain fog. Who knows?
I gave you an 11 on the last one, but it's cool. Mike, this one's for you. This one is for you.
Cole has got me. Ooh, oh my goodness. Hoa. He got me a Chainsaw Man 1/7 scale figure. The hashtag reads, "Chainsaws lead to blood and gore? Who would have guessed?" And yeah, it's accurate. It's a 1/7 scale figure of the, I believe, I can't really describe what this is because it's sort of spoilers, I think. Well, is it the zombies or is it?
I don't know.
No, it's zombies, I think.
He's just tearing up.
Look at the detail on this sucker. Guy. Holy crap. There's like guts on his chainsaws. There's blood spraying everywhere. This one is impressive. This is a 10 out of 10 figure, Cole.
Oh, thank you.
This is easy.
CJ?
CJ, that's how you make Cole happy. You just
makes me happy.
Yeah. The chainsaw-headed protagonist scaled to 1/7 scale size is dressed in his traditional white collar shirt with black slacks. Everyone likes a nice pair of black slacks.
Yeah.
He's standing victoriously over a mountain of his enemies' corpses, and there's deep red translucent parts. Oh, I didn't even go through all the pictures yet. Look at all these. Oh, look at the detail. Look at the blood on his shoe.
You know what these remind me of?
Actually smeared on
there. Oh my god, yeah. That's like gross.
Yeah. And like there's the guts on the chainsaw. Like
this reminds me.
How did they get this much detail in this?
Do you remember? I don't know if Mike, if you remember this, but when we were kids, there were like those Spawn toys.
Yeah.
That's
like the ones where
you
pump the blood into the mask for Halloween.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about like Spawn, like the comic Spawn.
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you don't remember those toys?
I was picturing like the Halloween Scream mask. That's what it kind of reminds me of because of like all the blood.
Yeah.
Look at the
like even the shirt. Like it looks like it's like soaked into the shirt.
And the pants look like real. Like this is incredible. Actually, I would buy this if I had unlimited funds. I do not.
400. Well, good for you, Mike. It's on its way.
$413. We're standing at a tall 10 inches. This is only 10 inches tall. It looks so much bigger. Like this would look impressive in person because we're looking at zoomed in pictures, but like the level of detail to have his shoe look like that, and that shoe is only like half an inch big. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. I did a good job on this one.
Does that mean I get to finish it off?
I do get to finish it off.
Oh, look at me. I'm big man. I get to finish it. All right, Jay, here's what I got you as your last one. You know how you guys did the whole thing where you like planned out the order you're going to go in and you finished with the big one? Mm-hmm. I didn't do that. I just went in order that I picked them. Okay. So, Jay, this is the one I picked for you. This is a Komi Can't Communicate Shoko Komi Bunny Girl. Bunny Girls is the theme today. There's lots of bunny girls. This is Jay, tell us what you think.
This is a very nice Shoko Komi.
Very nice Shoko Komi.
Yeah, in a bunny girl suit. Looking very, very nice. Pretty revealing, actually.
I think she looks like she's pulling it up, maybe.
Yeah, pretty risque over here.
Yeah. What's going on here? Freeing.
Mom's asking some questions about this one, but that's okay.
No, anyone who comes in here would probably ask a couple of questions if they don't know anything about anime.
That's true.
Yeah. It's all for the pod, you know?
It's for the culture.
Yeah.
It's for the culture. Yeah.
But no, this is a nice sculpt. I think that the face on here is really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've really captured her bread head, which is important.
They did. They really did. It's still, you can still see it behind the bunny.
Yeah. No, this is a really, really nice figure. Like it's not busy, you know, like sometimes those figures that like have a lot of detail and like are just like really encapsulating of a scene, sometimes they can feel a bit busy. This isn't that. This is just a really nice simple figure.
And you know what the best part is? Check out the height.
I noticed that. She is
a foot and a half tall.
Yeah.
That's huge. It's massive.
That is a big figure. Yeah, I like this figure.
You'd only have to stack 4 of these on top of each other, and you'd have yourself your own Comey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Stack them on top of you.
8.5, Mike.
Such a hard judge.
Yeah. Holy. All right. Final figure.
Can't even find himself a 12 out of 12 figure. Oh. Cole, this is for you.
Oh, baby. Okay, so we got 2B from Nier Automata with her pod. And, the mask comes off too? Okay, so this is from Aniplex Manufactures Figures. I didn't even know that.
Apparently.
You can only order 3 of them, apparently, which is unfortunate. This is very nice. Now, the beautiful thing about Nier Automata figures, not that I have any, but the facial sculpture isn't as important because half of her face is covered. So as long as you can do like the lower half very well, then you're good to go. But you can also remove the mask to reveal her eyes, which also look good.
I think it's a fully different faceplate, but yes.
Yeah, you probably like take off that front hair and then.
Yeah,
and I got you the deluxe edition too, which comes with the pod and it comes with the fancy base. And I don't know if the original one comes with the different faceplate too.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, Mike. This one, I'm gonna give a 9.26 out of 10. Very good figure.
It's reasonable. Yep.
Very good figure. $243.99 and 200 millimeters tall, or 7.9 inches. Now, we have gone through all of the figgies here. Every single one of them. Now we're running long here. We are.
Yes.
Our poor listeners are probably getting
their ears
annoyed.
are bleeding.
Their ears are bleeding. So why don't we just quickly run through our guesses? So we'll go in the same order that we went. And I guess none of us activated any trap cards.
I totally forgot about the trap card element too. Hold on, I don't remember. Oh, I should have activated a trap card.
Oh, what was it?
My trap card, I guess we'll just reveal them here, was Satoru Gojo.
Oh,
so I got you
Jay
both.
And I both
I got
lost
you
a
both.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about trap cards. I'm sorry. So you guys lose 1 point each.
Okay. Mike, can you keep track of the points?
Yep.
I don't have any pencils or anything.
Okay,
so me and Jay are at -1. My trap card was Bochi. I'm surprised nobody got me any Bochi figures. But that would have been an obvious trap card. So
yeah, I was really close. Specifically avoided Bochi because I thought Cole would make it his trap.
Purposely avoided Misato, Bochi, and like just Evangelion in general, just for that reason.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jay, what was your trap?
My trap card was Mai from Bunny Girl Senpai.
I also avoided her too because I figured trap card.
Yeah, I thought it'd be Miku.
Well, that was a Miku as well. Yeah.
Okay, Jay, what were your guesses? What did you think that we'd buy you?
My guesses were Lena from 86.
That's 1 point for old Cole.
That's 1 point for Cole. Miku from Quintessential Quintuplets. Kirito from SAO.
That was your trap card last time we did this.
That was my trap card. Hori from Horimiya.
Okay. So we're not getting any points from Jay here.
I got one.
Well, you got one.
Well, didn't you guys get half for Kirito because you both got me SAO figures?
Oh,
we
yeah.
Got a half?
Okay, so I got 1.5. Yeah.
And Akane from Oshinoko.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried getting you an Akane when they don't exist. So
they simply don't exist.
Yeah.
I didn't even look into it. I just guessed.
Yeah, me either. My guesses for you were Luffy.
Okay.
Nothing. Senku. Nothing.
I almost got you a Senku figure, but I was like, I gotta go for something else. That could possibly be a trap.
Yes. In hindsight, I should have maybe picked more female characters. Eren Yeager.
Ooh, Jay got a point.
I got a point.
Got a point. Yep. 1 point for Jay. So I'll erase his -1. And then my next one is Aqua.
I got
another one.
Jay's sitting at 1. Me and Cole are sitting. Cole's sitting at -1. I'm sitting at 0.5.
No, I should be sitting at half a point.
No, you're at -1, and then you gained half a point.
No, I was at -1, and then I gained.
And then he gained 1.5.
Oh, you gained 1.5.
Yeah.
So you're hitting at a half point.
Because I got that Lena one.
Yeah,
that's right. Yes, we're tied. And then my last guess was Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. Now you got that one though.
No.
I almost got you that too, but
I saw there was a lot of nice Ryuko figures, and I was like, there's a good chance they maybe buy me one of those. But
yeah.
All right. So I scrambled to figure out my guesses. So the one that I really scrambled on, and I thought, maybe one of you guys would go off the books, but then I remembered that you guys know that I like waifus. So this guess really doesn't make sense. I thought one of you guys would get me Gyu from Demon Slayer.
That would have been a good one, actually.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah. And then I went back to waifus. So Yotsuba Nakano. No Yotsuba figures.
I thought that'd be your band for sure.
I figured you guys would. Bochi was on my trap. But I thought maybe somebody would get me a Ryo Yamada figure, the bass player. Because, she's pretty good, too.
I don't think that exists either, is the problem.
Yeah. Now, Jay's going to be very happy about this one, because I also have Holo on my list.
It's 2 for Jay.
That's 2.
It's 3 for Jay.
3?
Yeah. Go over your guesses. You got Eren Yeager.
Oh, that's right. I didn't give him a point for Eren Yeager.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then my last one was Rem. No Rem figures. Who? No Rem figures, unfortunately. So, well, as it stands right now, it seems like Jay is ahead.
Massively ahead.
The most expensive figure, let me scroll through here, 448. It was Mike's.
It's got to be my $876.
One for Jay,
awesome
the Asuna
figure.
one. So 1 point for Mike. Cheapest figure.
I think that's
also Mike. Yeah.
Gotta play the game.
The first one for me.
The lowest I had was 13, I think.
I think that was for me.
It was 1279.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the Eurocamp one.
Yes.
Okay. Next one would be the tallest figure, which I think is Mike again. 460. Yep, it's Mike again.
You gotta clean up with the bonus points, boys.
Yeah, it was the last one that he got for Jay. That really tall
Kobe one. Yeah.
The figure from the oldest anime.
Now this one is a tougher one to calculate. My oldest anime that I picked was Toradora from 2006.
I also got a Toradora one.
So we're tied there.
But I also got a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Wait,
that's
Brotherhood?
2011.
Isn't Brotherhood 09?
Maybe. Still, it's newer than Toradora.
I also have Toradora, so that is...
Split the
Ghost
point.
in the Shell?
Half point each.
Oh, actually, Ghost in the Shell, but it's standalone complex.
That was SAO 2045, so that's pretty new. No, split the point then.
Split the point. So Jay is at 3.5, and I am at 4.
Oh. And figure from the most recent anime.
I think
Jay
Jujutsu
might win that one. Is currently out.
And you've also picked one that is like about to come out, aren't you? Didn't you give me one that was like from a show that's like a yet to air? Oh, you got me a Ryza one too. Yeah.
No,
Jay easily wins this one.
Cole got a Ryza one.
I got you a Ryza one. I got Dangers in My Heart.
I got Fran for Mike, but Cole also got Fran.
Mushoku Tensei.
Last season. Mushoku Tensei's right now. I think you and Cole split the point on this one.
Yeah, let's just split it.
I got Holo, which was for the Spice and Wolf anime.
I'd say that's for like that's an old one.
But it's also
that's the future
it's the light
one.
novel.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. In the interest of brevity, let you guys split the point.
Split the point. Yeah.
So Jay's 4.5, Cole's 1.5, and I'm at 4.
Oh, Jalian, he's climbing up the rankings. Congratulations,
he's no longer
Jay.
Tied with
Frama,
yeah.
Sweet. I knew being sick had a purpose in this.
This was Jay's Michael Jordan flu game.
Well, we'll just move along here, and we'll just wrap this bad boy up, because this is going to be a long episode for our poor listeners. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. You can follow us on our social medias at at AniProPod. You can follow us, each of us, individually. Links to everything's below. Like, review, subscribe, give us a 5-star review, please. Tell a friend, and join our Discord. We didn't have very many Discord plugs, I suppose. Links to everything's at our website as well, AniProPod.com. If you like us, like I said, leave a review, come join our Patreon. It's a lot of fun. And if you really like us, why don't you consider supporting us on Patreon, like these wonderful, wonderful people: Mr. Family Guy 36, Elijah Wood, Brain Dead B-Dog, Super Mexi, Peach, and Frama, formerly tied with Jay on our year-end ranking. And just one last thing, just to remind everybody again, we've got reviews coming up. Girlfriend is our next anime review, and Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You is our next manga review. But we will be back next week. Until we come back next week, we say, as we do at the end of every episode of the Anime Protagonist Podcast,
bye-bye. You like in the Discord, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.